Good morning, everyone. Today's topic of discussion is linear regression. Uh, today we'll be discussing about how to implement this linear regression in Python and the advantages of linear regression and what kind of data can be analyzed using linear regression. So all these topics will be covered. Coming to linear regression. Linear regression is a widely used statistical technique for modeling the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variable. So here I can give you an example where there is an we'll consider a model about predicting a salary of an employee. To predict the salary of an employee, so there are certain criteria that depend. Uh, the variable depends on, like his experience, his domain, his knowledge, and also education, demography, etc. So there are several other criteria based on only which we can predict a person's salary. So basically, we can say that we can use this linear regression for prediction. So in this case, we can say there are two different kind of variables: dependent variables and independent variables. Based on this, the linear regression is about. Okay, it is a powerful tool for understanding and predicting numerical outcomes based on relationship between the variables. So as I said, based on this relationship between the dependent variable and independent variable, we can predict a upcoming event. Okay, so on a numerical data. So all these are numerical data. Based on all these numerical data, we will be able to predict an upcoming event. Now, to implement this linear regression, we will be using Python. Why we are using Python? Because Python has wide range of libraries and tools. So they are specifically designed keeping in mind about the data analysis and machine learning task. So make this task easier and also to save time, we are using Python. Okay, Python, and alongside it also has a large and active community support. So there are various resources, tutorials, etc. that are available for implementing this machine learning tasks with Python. So that's why Python is widely used everywhere for machine learning, deep learning, and also computer vision tasks. Now let's jump into the overview of regression. Okay, what is linear regression? As I said, linear regression is a statistical modeling technique. So, in with this linear regression technique, we can understand and predict the relationship between two variables. Say there is x and y. Suppose y is a variable that we want to predict. Uh, Suppose, for example, if y is whether the person will pass or fail. So this will depend only on one variable. Say, for example, we'll say it only depends on if someone has studied or not studied. So if someone has studied, then obviously they will pass. If someone did not study, they will definitely fail. So we can say y is dependent on x. So this is how the linear regression works. So it assumes a linear relationship. Linear relationship in sense like so if something is directly proportional, so if it is x is true, y is true, or if x is false, y is false, like that. So it is, we can say it is a linear relationship. So a linear relationship can be represented with a straight line. Suppose so, or can be, we can say this line is a decision boundary. What is decision boundary? Decision boundary is a line. So this side of line is yes and this side of line is no. So this program is able to differentiate which side falls. I mean the which side the variable lies, whether it is lies in the yes side or in the no side. So I can say that this is in differentiating is or a classifying algorithm. So I can say it is a linear algorithm. So it classifies a data linearly. Okay. Then you can ask, what is a non-linear relationship? A non-linear relationship is, say, suppose we have a circle. Okay, and we have one more circle inside. Let me let me draw a circle. There is a circle and another circle. Okay, now can you separate this circle with just a straight line? I mean, just using a straight line like this? No, you can't separate the circle. Okay, so you can't separate. So this is one, here, um, here there's one variable. Okay, here's one variable and here's another variable. You can't differentiate these two variables just by drawing a straight line. You have to draw something like this, a curve like this and a curve like this. Say suppose, like to better understand, let's say red color is filled here. Okay, this circle has green color filled. Now you can't separate the red circle from green circle just by drawing a straight line. To separate this, you have to draw a circle around the red boundary and a circle around the green boundary. So this is, we can say it is a non-linear relationship. A non-linear relationship is something you cannot divide just by drawing a straight line. Okay, so this is the concept of linear regression. So in here you can see this is a 2D space. What is a 2D space? X-axis and Y-axis. That's it. That we call it as a 2D space. So this is 1 and this is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. It is a 2D space or a 2D plane. So in this 2D planes, we see there blue colored points that are lying over here. So these points can be classified whether they belong to which class or whether where exactly they lie. So these kind of linear relationship, so it can be classified by just drawing a straight line. So this we call it as the regression. Okay, so or a linear relationship. So the goal of this linear regression is to find a best fitting straight line that minimizes the difference between actual values and predicted values. Say the red line represents the actual or the expected value, but the predictions in the real world, or when we plot the predictions in the real world, they get scattered out from the red color line. Okay, so in that point of time we can say that the relationship in that we have to approximate it. To approximate it, we need to find a best fitting straight line that is almost near to all of these blue colored dots or all of these data points. So this is the goal of linear regression. We have to find the equation of the straight line that is more closer to this data points. Now coming to the dependent and independent variables. So as I said, so if there are two variables, if the x and x is an independent variable and y will be dependent on the value of the x. So we can say that x is an independent variable. So these independent variables are nothing but inputs, and dependent variables are the target variables or the predicted outputs. So we can say it is the predicted based on the input variables. As I said, the next step is we have to find the equation of the straight line. So equation of the straight line is given as y is equal to mx plus c. I mean the equation of this straight line. Okay, so that is y is equal to mx plus c. Also in simple linear regression, the relationship between independent variable x and the dependent variable y is represented by equation y is equal to mx plus c. So here m represents the slope of the line, slope of the line in sense the slanting line. So you can see the slope. So whether the line is in which angle. So say we can say the angle of the line. So whether the slope is straight or whether the slope is horizontal, vertical. So everything, it depends on the parameter m. Okay, and so we can say how the dependent variable changes with unit change in independent variable. So we can say as the variable x, value of the x changes, the value of the y increases or decreases. This one we can determine only with the value of m. Means we have to know how much change in x causes what amount of change in y. Now b represents the y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept is the value of the dependent variable when independent variable is 0, or the value of dependent variable y at a certain point x. That also we can say, that is the y-intercept. Now we have to find the best fitting equation for the given data sets, okay, or the given data points. The main objective is to find the best fitting line. So this line should minimize the difference between the actual and the predicted values. So for this we use the technique called ordinary least squares. So this technique will calculate the line that minimize the sum of the square difference between the actual expected value and the predicted value. Okay, so using this technique we can find the equation, best fitting equation. Now next jump over to setting up the environment. So we are not calculating this manually, we will be doing this programmatically using Python. Okay, so first we have to set up the environment. So set up the environment instance, Python is, we can't only do alone with Python. So in Python there are several pre-built packages and libraries. Okay, so these pre-built packages and libraries are already programmed. So using these libraries we can easily implement this machine learning techniques, so that we can save the time and focus on better optimizing the technique and to get good results. Okay, so the libraries that we will be using is NumPy library, Pandas library and Scikit-learn. NumPy is a fundamental numerical computing library in Python. So it can handle arrays and multi-dimensional arrays and even can do mathematical operations at a higher speed. How to say is like why NumPy is used is an array that you know is a normal array. Array is very array is very simple. Okay, array is very simple. For example, let me show you. Okay, array is it's something that's very simple. So this is, let me take an array L. Okay, so array L is say like this. Sorry, 1, 2. So this is a simple array. But in NumPy we will be dealing with something complex like a matrix. Okay, something very complex. So a matrix of a multi-dimensional matrix, and multiplying these matrix, and also making complex mathematical functions. So for that purpose NumPy is used. Okay, Pandas is also a powerful library for data manipulation. So these can hold data sets that are even in Excel file. So it is capable of grabbing the data that is already in an Excel file and process the data. So that is very efficient. We can directly fetch data from these databases and also from Excel or any JSON file or any other for huge data, and we can process it easily with Python using Pandas. Then Scikit-learn. In Scikit-learn, it is also a popular machine learning library. It provides all built-in algorithms and tools that are used for data analysis and modeling. So it already has built-in regression model, logistic model, SVM, decision tree, etc. So that's why we will be using these three libraries mainly. Now installing the libraries. To install the libraries, you need exclamatory mark pip install NumPy, pip install Pandas and Scikit-learn. So if you are already installed all these libraries, you will get requirement already satisfied. If it is not present in the environment, then it will directly see I am getting requirement already satisfied.